The idea is to recreate Airwolf TV series famous scenes using RC helicopter and miniatures. The scene is very simple. The Airwolf will take off from her secret base and then flying low to the designation target across the ocean, destroying the target and come back. At first, I plan to use my Bell 206 from RC Era because it has optical flow sensor beside a gyro for stability. The general shape also similar to the Bell 222. I will use custom 3D printed body to be fit onto the Bell 206 airframe. I found an Airwolf 3D model on Thingiverse for reference 3D model, and also I already started editing the 3D model and then everything changed. I got this RC Airwolf from steering kit to be reviewed. I found out that this is the smallest RC helicopter that equipped with GPS. Yes, GPS just like a drone, an aerial drone. It will be a perfect model for recreating the Airwolf scenes. Everything looks solid and well made, but maybe except the battery. Although it's similar to aerial drone battery, but with the lower quality finishing. The heli itself looks well made and the plastic is thicker than other brand I know. You can see the size of AW911 Airwolf compared to XK170 Blackhawk. That mini Blackhawk was originally came with green color, but the nose part went MIA in the bushes when it crashed and never seen again. So I made a custom nose part using 3D printer and changed the color to US Coast Guard. I'm quite happy with the result. The Blackhawk is also quite stable in zero wind condition. Because it doesn't have optical flow sensor, you have to move it all the time and cannot hover stationary. But I love the scale looks of it. I also got it from Sterling Kit. Okay, back to the Airwolf again. Let's try to fly this helicopter. The power switch is on the battery just like a drone battery. I have to wait about a minute until the helicopter receives enough signals from GPS satellites. The remote control will make a beep sound and the helicopter GPS lights will emit constant green when it's ready to fly. The handling is just like controlling a drone. Very easy and it will stay hover in one spot even if there's wind. I think everyone can fly this without any trouble. You just need open space to fly it. Airwolf is my #1 TV series when I grew up, and then MacGyver, DAT, and Knight Rider. Originally, Airwolf was first released in 1984, but I eventually enjoyed it in almost a decade later. In Indonesia, Airwolf was aired by RCTI TV station in 1993, when I was still in junior high school. Every Wednesday, I never skipped that program. A must-have ritual. I think the shape is very close to the real Airwolf. There's a bigger RC Airwolf also with GPS, but I think this one is better in shape and the closeness of the real Airwolf. But the color is wrong. It should be semi-gloss and not black, but rather dark gray. All the decals also have to be removed. Okay, this is after repainted with matte black. I think this is a lot better. She looks badass here. Also, I replaced the tail rotor with white one, just like the real thing. These are the default position of all the switches. Let's say number 1 to 4 from left to right. On switch number 4, the default position is GPS, but if you want to fly it indoor, you can switch to optical flow sensor only. On switch number 3, it's for emergency. If you pull the switch down, it will stop the helicopter motor suddenly. And then I never touched switch number 2. I left it to auto because I'm not familiar controlling a helicopter manually. Also for switch number 1, it can make the helicopter fly by itself, flying in circle and in figure 8 flying path. This button is for switching to low and high speed of your helicopter. Arming first, it will start rotating the helicopter rotor. I'm going to try the return to home function. First, I fly the helicopter far away about 50 to 60 meters. Let it hover. You can see the wind on the tree, but the helicopter very stable, staying on its place. And then I switch to return to home. It will fly by itself back to takeoff position and land. Besides switching to return to home, it can also auto-return if the helicopter is low on battery power or lost connection with the remote control. In the TV series, Airwolf is hidden in a secret cave or lair in a desert. Airwolf needs to take off vertically to come out from its hidden base. So now I'm going to build that cave. This is my drawing. The height is about 146 centimeters or 4.8 feet. The lower diameter is 165 centimeters or 5.4 foot, and the upper diameter is about 83 centimeters or 2.72 feet. I will use bamboo sticks for the frames and will wrap it around with paper, just like making a cave for Christmas decoration when I was a kid. Actually, they use static model of Airwolf against blue screen and matte painting to film the takeoff from Airwolf layers on the TV. But I will try to use RC Helicopter and really take off and flying through that chimney. Oh shoot! It's only paper, it's not damaging the helicopter. I should try again when the wind already died down. Looks like I cannot stop in the middle. The helicopter has to take off fast enough, straight to the top of the cave without stopping. Just like that. So here, me as a pilot just push the throttle full up and never touch any other control. I let this smart RC helicopter to balance itself, but the key is it has to be in zero wind condition. I added card layer on the outside to block the light. It still looks so bright. Maybe if I block the sunlight from the top, it will look good on the camera. Still too bright. So I tried to paint the paper with black paint. Yes, I think this is better. I'm going to make a custom model car. I wanted to make a scene when Hawk and Dominic enter the cave with a jeep.
Tanganmu kelihatan.
Oh,
Yuk.
1, 2, 3.
Yuk, tarik. Tarik. Oke.
Okay, this is the hardest part. I underestimate the influence of the wind from outside. Also, I was too hesitant to take off. I tried about 6 times but always hit the wall, and when I tried to take off on the outside of the cave, I accidentally switched to manual mode and the helicopter, drifting so fast, and hit the electricity pole. The battery fell and broken. The charger socket came out from its place. I need to send this battery to my friend to be repaired. So in the meantime, I will shoot another scenes on the ground. I also try to play with green screen. I got the good news, the battery is already fixed. My friend Rofi replaced the charger socket and broken electronic component with new ones. Now it can be charged again.
Ya, cas naik ya. Cas, itu yang nomor 5 tuh.
For you who live in Indonesia and have your RC toy broken, Rofi can fix anything. Drone, any RC components like radio control, receiver, ESC, flight controller and others, you can save this address. Okay, let's fly it again. Now shooting the outdoor scenes on the forest and the ocean.
Tingginya 7 meter. Pinggiran banget. Dari jarak dia lokan itu cuma di atas 5 meter. Karena emang udah ketemu ada nyampe dasar ini. Ukur.
We are back to shooting the secret base again. This time I replaced the main rotor blades with new spare blades that come in a box. and shoot this in zero wind condition. I hope some trial will pass, not hitting the wall again.
Tuh langsung.
Yes, did you see that? Okay, I rewind it in slow motion. We finally succeed and recorded 3 times in 5 times trial, and then I decided not to push our luck again. 3 recorded takeoff are more than enough. Okay, this is the final result. Thanks for watching.